Here's my question. Because, look, I'm perfectly fine with Mamdani winning. You want to know why? Because it's not going to impact my life. I left New York. You know why I left New York? High taxes, quality of life, crime. I had a hard time going to a restaurant in New York City because people would stare at me and hated me, and they had daggers in their eyes. You know what? I'm loved down here in Florida. Now, I don't know why New Yorkers are so intolerant, but that was my life in New York, so I left. And
wait a minute, Sean,
one of the best decisions I made.
I thought you left because of Brian Cashman and the Yankees not being able to get together.
No, I like Brian Cashman, actually. I think he's a pretty good guy.
And y'all remember this, right?
The breaking news is not that breaking if anybody's listened to this program for any length of time. I've been threatening now to do this for quite a while, but we are now beginning our first broadcast from my new home, and that is in the free state of Florida. I am out. I am done. I'm finished. New York, goodbye. Florida, if you can make it here, you can make it anywhere. But it's great to be here, and I will tell you, Ethan, I was telling Ethan before, Linda's not feeling good today, by the way. And I'm because she entertains everybody. I bet she was entertaining every day, working or not working.
Want to really see something that said, take a look at what happened.
Hey. Why this beat so cold?
We will make America proud again. When you try to kill our we will make America wealthy again. And yes, together, we will make America great again.
It's only right we start the show off with this.
But Mr. President,
now I'm doing something that I'm having such fun with because I'm helping people. I've made Washington D.C. just an incredible place. In literally 4 days, I have friends that say they're going out to dinner. Did you see what's happening with the restaurants? They're bursting. Yes, they were all closing and going bankrupt. I mean, it would be. It would be great. There's a guy named Sean Hannity. He might take a very lovely young lady that he knows very well to dinner in Washington, and they don't have to. And she's sitting right next to you, by the way.
That's right.
But
Mr. President,
I don't want to get him in trouble, so I better explain exactly. We don't want any secrets here. But that's the greatest relationship. I hope I'm not breaking any news. This could be the biggest. Hey, this could be the most important thing I said. But let me tell you, those are two great, Ainsley and Sean, great people. And when they go out to dinner, I don't want to see them get mugged. Now they can go out. They can.
Y'all know what's funny? I didn't know about the whole Ainsley and Sean Hannity relationship situation. Comment down below if you knew. I'm a little late. You know, out of all the news we cover, I can't admit. I admit. Y'all know I'm always honest. But old Trump, man. Trump is something else, man.
They can hold hands. They can walk down the street. They're both superstars. I want to know who makes more money because she's got to be making a lot.
Mr. President, we're so happy.
I had seen this post. I said, "This is I'm done. I'm finished." Sean Hannity announcement stuns Fox viewers, and I was like, "Oh hell, what's going on?" But this was the whole, when he with the New York situation. So I want to jump into this.
And Fox News host Sean Hannity has shocked his audience. He shocked a lot of people with this. Before we get started,
and then bringing Bill on a couple of hours ago, and we played a clip from that. And we're gonna play another one. Oh boy!
Please make sure you.
They running everybody out of New York. They running everybody out of these places. California, everybody. They running everybody out.
Like, comment, share. You guys may remember about a year ago, Sean Hannity made this announcement, and yesterday it came full circle because he had former New York City Mayor Bill de Blasio on.
Bill de Blasio.
And he was talking about the possibility of this communist Mandami. I'm sorry. He says he's not a communist, but I think I know better. Anyway, man.
Hey, there's socialist communist buddy in there. He at AOC house late at night. We know what's going on. Them patriots know what's going on.
Romney possibly becoming the next mayor of New York. Now, honestly, I don't care. I care for my people, my friends that live in New York, the people I love that live in New York City. It's right next to me. I'm 10 minutes away from New York City. And so I worry about them. But the other part of this is, hey, look, this is a great experiment for the whole country to see about how communism fails, how socialism fails. And it will fail, and it will be miserable. And to me, if the people in New York voted for this, well then, hey, you kind of brought it on yourself, didn't you? So, again, Sean Hannity about a year ago said, I'm done, I'm finished, I'm out of here. Left New York and went to Florida. Yesterday, he has Bill de Blasio on, and he brings it up again, why he left New York. And de Blasio, of course, is trying to defend New York City, but Hannity hit him with facts that he really couldn't dispute. I want you guys to watch this and let me know what you think in the comments.
The breaking news is not that breaking if anybody's listened to this program for any length of time. I've been threatening now to do this for quite a while, but we are now beginning our first broadcast from my new home, and that is in the free state of Florida.
Free state of Florida. When everybody asks, I'm out of New York. Up out of New York. Up out of New York. Up out of New York.
I am out. I am done. I'm finished. New York. New York. Great to is not feeling good today, by the way. Everyday work.
A lot more practical than I think you realize he is.
Bill de Blasio.
You say that, but then you got a guy that now says no prosecution for crimes like third-degree assault, for petty larceny, for drug possession.
Well, wait. You said that's the DSA platform. Sean,
for forcible touching.
Let's be factual. You didn't say him. You
the
said
group says that
the DSA platform. And
okay,
I don't look.
Well,
I think they go too far.
Of it.
I think they go too far, Sean.
Here's my question. Because, look, I'm perfectly fine with Mamdani winning. You want to know why? Because it's not going to impact my life. I left New York. You know why I left New York? High taxes, quality of life, crime. I had a hard time going to a restaurant in New York City because people would stare at me and hated me and they had daggers in their eyes. You know what? I'm loved down here in Florida. Now, I don't know why New Yorkers are so intolerant, but that was my life in New York. So I left. And
wait a minute, Sean, I thought you left
decisions I made.
I thought you left because of Brian Cashman and the Yankees not being able to get
No, I like Brian Cashman, actually. I think he's a pretty good guy. Look, if you're going to support a Marxist, and this is where the party's headed, defund, dismantle, no bail laws.
No common sense.
No,
reimagine the police, because that's where Mamdani is in his own words.
No.
If you're going to, oh yes, it is. He wants to end cash bail and defund the police.
It's not where the party's headed. Wait a minute, you just said it's where the party's headed. Look,
no, I said that's
Democratic
Mamdani.
Watch how he tried to spin this.
Okay, then let me put up on the screen Zoran Mamdani's tweet: "Queer liberation means," we'll scroll it, "defund the police." He said there's no queer liberation under occupation. This is a guy that says we need to ban all guns, but he's going to be protected by police officers that are armed and have guns. We are the birthplace of the global socialist feminist movement. We need free abortion and contraception on demand. Climate change is the central issue of our time. The climate crisis is not separate from the crisis of capitalism. Decarbonize our economy, oppose all new fossil fuel infrastructure, tax the rich, reclaim the wealth from bosses and corporations that they steal. He wants to raise property taxes, put rent freezes in place, free buses, free government-operated food, free child care, free gifts to new parents. Now, if that's not Marxism, tell me what is.
So, Sean, you know, the people in New York City, the voters in the Democratic Party, you know New York City well. Democrats, you got conservative ones, you got liberal ones, everyone in between. They voted overwhelmingly for him because they believed he was actually speaking to their reality. New York City is not affordable enough. And here's a guy who said, I'm going to do something about it. And when New Yorkers, for example, hear free buses, which is a solution that's being used all around the United States right now, they think, okay,
they think the money, they think the tree, you can plant the tree in the ground, the tree will grow, and they will be able to pick the money off the tree. The tree will all of a sudden grow and print dollar bills. $100 bills, they believe you'll pull it off the tree, there'll be a blue line through the dollar bill. Oh, that's $100 bill. I just pulled it off the tree. Oh, look at that. Oh. That's how they think it works. That's how they think it works, family. They in for a rude awakening with Mandami. Mandami. Mandami.
That actually would make my life better. That's like a kitchen table issue. By the way, if Democrats talked the way Zohran Mamdani does about everyday affordability and the cost of living, if they focused like he did, Democrats would be winning all over.
You just can't make that up. You just can't make this up, I tell you. Hey, every single day, man. What a time to be alive, man. The hell with you politicians, man. I tell you, and y'all just gonna keep running people out of New York and all these other places, California, just running everybody out, man. Y'all running everybody out the Democrat Party. Keep doing what y'all doing, man. We show over here not giving y'all no more advice. Y'all keep running everybody out. And your policies, you think that work, and then you see time again it fails and fails and fails. You know, no common sense, and tell everybody to stay woke. All right, we'll see how that works out for you.